according to Meghan and Harry, this was toxic, evil, not to be trusted, full of lies, misconception, all of that sort of stuff, And then oddly enough, as I've told you before here on the show, Harry and Meghan really can't stick to a plot. That's the biggest problem. They cannot decide what route they want to go down because as ever, they're grasping for, attention. I mean, Harry is terrible for attention. And you don't see it, do you, until he's moved away from the monarchy. He claimed to hate clicking cameras. He claimed to hate all of those sort of things. Meghan claimed that she didn't really want to pursue a life in the fast lane of fame. Oh boy, how wrong and how were we badly advised by those two. As ever though, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to have your company. This story really, when you think about it, I've told you before, it's very difficult. When you're a celebrity, you kind of live and die, as the phrase says, by what you do on social media. And social media can decide whether they like you or not. If you saw recently when Bette Midler came out along with Barbara Streisand and attacked the president of the time, President Trump. Well, not him, but Melania Trump. Bette Midler was incredibly rude about Melania on social media, and she hadn't anticipated the backfiring of that. She had to apologize because the bottom line was it was just simply cruel. You have to be careful. Social media can be very toxic for many people. That's exactly what Harry and Meghan were basically claiming, the reason why they were stepping away from it, because they didn't like it. It was full of toxicity and people were being really cruel and unkind, all that sort of stuff. But guess what? Meghan's missed it. And guess what? She wants to come back. Let me explain. It was revealed in that strange magazine interview, The Cut, that she was toying with the idea about a return to Instagram. The world held its breath. And then apparently she was now just thinking about it. No, she's not thinking about it. The true story is this. Spotify really do need you to be active on social media in order to plug your podcast, the one that they've spent thousands, probably millions now, trying to promote around the world. And the reason being is, of course, it's a social media company. It's a way that they get their brand out there. If you look at all the biggest podcasters, they're all putting teaser links, pictures, background secrets, little clips, etc., all on social media. Now, we saw, didn't we, with Meghan, her failure to connect on social media just over a year ago when she did the 40 times 40. Do you remember that disaster? And that was all going to be wonderful. People just didn't get involved because she's simply not active. They could see that she was just using them for likes and for pushing her own brand. Now apparently she wants to go back to Instagram, but Prince Harry doesn't like the idea because he's worried about the backlash they will get. The truth is, you're going to have to employ a lot of people to stop the negativity because people put out there what they want, retweet and say terribly nasty things. That's the problem with social media. But as I say, for Meghan moving forward, and her brand more particularly, they will demand that she pushes forward and make sure that she has an active voice, face, presence on social media. And they believe for things like podcasting, Instagram is truly the way. Now, whether Meghan's sort of umming and ahhing and can't decide, one way or another, somebody will decide for her. But whichever way you look at it, social media and Meghan will be back in some sort of form. Sounds a bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger, doesn't it? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.